Welcome to Dry Grain Honey. Today we're going to do a disease inspection. Well, it's finally happened. We finally got a sunny day here in Wales. The bees are out going mad, doing their orientation flights. So we're going to take the opportunity today to do a thorough disease inspection while it's nice and warm. Look at them, there they all are, coming and going. Yes, we're going to do a full disease check today. So the main things we're going to be looking out for, it's going to be chalk brood mostly. It's been incredibly wet. So hopefully we haven't got no chalk brood in there. Going to be looking for sac brood. It should be pretty easy to see if we come across it. We're going to check for the foul broods as well. Hopefully we haven't got any in there. So when we're looking for the chalk brood, we're looking for, like the name suggests, little chalky white remains in the cell. That's spread by a fungus. So we've got to look for chalk brood mummies, they call them. Sac brood, we're going to be looking for where the cappings have got little holes in them. And then, like the pupae of the bee is still in the sac, and they say sometimes it looks like a Chinese slipper or like a gondola. So it's got the head poking out of the cell, but still in a sac. So we look for ball brood as well. That'll just be where the capping's been taken off of the bee, and then it's like an undeveloped bee poking out of it, I think. And then we're gonna look for the foul broods. I'm pretty certain we haven't got no foul broods in there. So with the European foul brood, we're going to look for like an off-white colour of the brood. They're not going to quite be round. They're going to be smooth looking. They're not going to have like segments. If we're looking for the American foul brood, like we should be able to smell it. The cappings will be all like mouldy and gunky and off colour. But I don't think we've got any foul broods in there. We're mainly looking out for chalk brood, sac brood, that sort of thing. So the book I'm looking at today, where we're going to get our little information from, is called The Beekeeper's Field Guide by David Crump. It's a good little book you might want to keep around your apiaries. We're suited up, the smoker's lit. Let's get into it. Going to do the little nuke first, I think. You might notice that we haven't got our original hive there anymore. That one's been moved to somewhere else. The reason why is because every time I would open it, all the bees that were stuck on the lid would fly off into the nuke. So I did it one day and like 1,000 bees just went pow straight into the nuke. So I went about what I was doing. I was fixing feeders for a couple of minutes. I thought, I best go check on that queen because it was new in there. I went there and they was balling the queen. So they balled the queen. I had to dig it off, put her back in the cage and put her back in. So we're going to check today if they've retaken the queen. So that's a big mistake on my part there. I should have moved that hive straight away. Lesson learnt there. So we got to go and check if the queen's been accepted. It might be dead. You know what I'm saying? They might have killed that queen in there now, but hopefully not. So we'll check the little nuke first. Give it a bit of smoke. So this is how we're looking in the nuke. Remember, there wasn't many bees in there last time, so we'll see if our manipulation of my almost killing the queen sort of worked. Oh, a lot more bees. No queen on the top. There's a lot more bees, and look at this. None of them are flown out trying to hit me. So that can only be a positive. You know, I'm going to say it now. I think that there's a queen in there. I think they've accepted that. Because look how much just chilling out there. If you've seen any of the videos before, you know how much these bees was trying to eat me. You couldn't go near them without them just jumping up, trying to get me. But there's only a few trying to eat me. I think there's a queen in there. Let's get another look. Let's get these frames out first. They haven't started to draw anything yet. And put them in this little nuke box. Get the second frame out, see if anything's in there. You know, these haven't had any smoke apart from what I did when I put it in when I opened it. So, like I said, they haven't had any smoke apart from what I put in when I opened it. There's no eggs on this frame. That's fine. Stores there. So this frame can go back in. Nothing to check on there. Now the next one, that's going to be the money shot. Is there a queen in there or is there not? Well, that looks like stores to me. Some brood that the queen managed to lay before. The queen's still in the cage. The queen is still in the cage. Hey, why haven't they chewed her out yet? Now they're gonna have to get in and have a look. I'm gonna shake all these bees off the frame to have a look why they're not getting this queen out. They made a queen cell, yeah? I don't think it's charged or anything in here. There might be though. There looks like there's some jelly in there. But this, what's this cell here? What do you think? Do you think that's a queen cell? Or a drone cell? It looks too small to me to be a queen, but they're too big to be a drone. So I'm going to cut that off. Maybe that's the reason why they haven't chewed the queen out. I'm going to smash down both of these. Open the other tab that's keeping the queen trapped in there. Hopefully they get her out. I'm quite shocked about that. I really did think that queen would be chewed out of there by now. It's been over a week since I had to put her back in the cage. But yeah, that surprised me there. I've plenty more bees, mind. That surprised me. Maybe they're just trying to make their own queen. What do you think? What do you like? You know, a lot of you out there better beekeepers than I am. What do you think's going on? But I'm gonna smash down those two cells and open up the other tab on the queen. Check this other frame first. I know there's not gonna be no brood on it, I don't think. I think she only laid that tiny patch before I sent them 1,000 bees in. But I will shake it off as well, just in case, because there was some like queen cells on there. Queen cell looking things. Oh, there is some brood on that side there. So I will shake them all off. We'll have a look if they're not trying to make some queen cells again. There's another weird cell on there. What do you guys think? It's far too big for a drone brood, isn't it? What is it? I'll smash that one up as well. Well. Put this one down to a beekeeper error. Smash down these cells. What we're going to do, we're going to take the hive tool, just cut it open. Now, there's definitely something in there. Out it comes now. The brood looks fine though, considering we're here for doing a disease inspection. It looks fine. Don't think there's any disease we've got to worry about in here. Again, we're just going to smash down this queen cap. It was charged. They was making their own queen. They were trying to make their own queen in there. Those little suckers. What are they playing at? Give them frames and frames of eggs that they could have made a queen with ages ago. And now they decide to try and make a queen. Don't think so, buddy. This one's coming as well. There was something in there. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think these were little baby queen cells as well? I don't know, see. I don't know. But the queen, she's still alive in there. She's still going about. She's in the top. You still see the green dot on her. Bringing in some nice pollen. Well. Let's sort this queen out. I've only opened the one side on this queen cage. The side with the largest amount of fondant. So I'm going to open now the side with the smallest amount of fondant. And hopefully they let this queen go free. And the next time we come and have a look, there'll be some queen laying eggs. You know, it's such a shame there, because I thought they would have let her out beginning of last week. And then she could have laid up like 2 full sheets of eggs by now. There's plenty of bees in there to keep them warm. Not to be today. Now just get it open. So we have opened the other tab on for the queen. I'm going to put her back in between the 2 frames. Hopefully next time she'll be out. Well, the manipulation worked for more bees anyway. There's definitely more bees in this nuke, but not so much being done for the new queen though. Alright, let's shut it up. Yeah, I'm genuinely surprised by that. I really did think that queen was going to be out of there. Going to be a couple of sheets of eggs, and I could have pretended that I didn't almost kill that queen. Yeah, but there we are. Here's what it is, isn't it? Right, let's go and have a look at the other hive. A bit of smoke first. Now there's been a starvation warning being sent out by the British government, by the National Bee Unit, that the bees have been starving because there's been such terrible weather up here. So all the bees have been having a feed. They've eaten it all, but we're trying to get them to draw foundation. So hopefully we'll open it up and there'll be some foundation drawn. This is how we're looking in there. Queen's now on the roof. So last time we added this as a frame of foundation. This is a frame of foundation. This was a frame of foundation. So I'm expecting this one to be drawn out. But we're going to start with the outer frames and work through, because we are doing a disease inspection today. That's our main aim. We're going to try and find any choke brood, sac brood, bald brood, any other types of nasty brood. Alright, so here we are into the first new frame that we wanted to see if they was going to draw or not. Don't think they have. Oh, they've started to draw it. Look at that. Look how excited I was then. They started to draw her out. It's working. Give them a bit more feed. These little bees can get on with it. Nice job. Put that one in there. This one was a cap brood last time. Hopefully there'll be some eggs in there. Look how calm these bees are though. They haven't had no smoke. Here we are, the broods emerging. Fully capped on this side, still going. I'm going to shake the bees off and we'll check this one for disease. Now I haven't got a keen eye for disease yet. So if any of you guys see something that is a cause for alarm and I can't see it yet, let me know. But I think that one looks fine. Now pollen being brought in. I think that looks completely fine. I'm not going to continue with our, the manipulation we'll be doing, where I've been moving the brood, the most cap brood, to the left of the nest until they've drawn out these frames. Then I'm going to continue with that type of manipulation. But for now, we're just going to get them to draw out these frames, let them do what they're doing. Happy days. And this one was cap brood as well. That's emerging. Emerging on this side too. Let's shake them off, check for the disease. All looks fine to me. Fresh larvae in there where she's been laying up the frame again. Fresh eggs in there, don't know if you can see them. I think this looks fine. Like I said, if you guys see any disease that I can't, please let me know. There's quite a lot of pollen in this frame. They've been bringing it in over the last couple of days, so we really do need to get those frames drawn. Well, there's a little swarmy cap down there, so I've opened up to see if anything's in it. Luckily enough, there's nothing in it. It just goes to show that these bees need space and need it quick. This one was our frame of just foundation. This is the one I'm expecting to be drawn out the most. If anyone's going to be drawn out, I'm hoping this one will be. Oh yes, look at that. Drawn out almost fully. Good little bees. Oh, I was going to say, I think the queen might be on here. There's the queen. Yeah, it's all full of eggs. Can you see there? Full of eggs. Good job. So here now we've got 3 frames of brood. So we've got brood there, brood there, brood there. This is just foundation. So what I'm going to do now, because they're going to need more room, I'm going to put this frame of foundation next to the one that they've just drawn out. Remember now, we're keeping in mind that we're not leaving one frame of brood isolated on its own. The brood, 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 foundation. Next time we come, this will be fully drawn. This frame had eggs. Should be capped by now. The bees out of the way. Some capped, some uncapped. Capped on this side. Let's shake them off and we'll look for disease. Food looks fine. Look how yellow it is. They've probably been on the dandelion, but this was mostly this frame was on the outside of the nest, so there's quite big holes. It's mostly like drone broody holes. There's a couple of worker brood there, drone brood in the middle. Every other cell has been filled with eggs. See if you can see in there. Eggs all the way down to the bottom on this one. Can you see? Full of eggs. I can't quite remember what was on this frame, but I know there was some kind of brood. There's some cat brood on there. There's some open brood. This other side's cat brood and open brood. Shake the bees off. And now look for disease again. This one looks fine as well. All been freshly laid back up. The brood's been emerging. The larvae look fine. Eggs around the edge. Look a nice pearly white, none of them are off colour, they're all a nice C shape. The same here on this side. They're all looking good. This was foundation. Oh, they've started to draw this one on the back side. Nice. And they've drawn quite a bit on this side. Nothing has been laid in yet. They're filling up with stores. Good. Good, good, good. Just what we wanted to see. Go back in. This frame here is just empty. They haven't put anything in. They haven't got many stores, mind have they? You haven't seen much honey in here? Because I haven't. So they're going to need a feed today. Before we shut them back up, I'm going to scrape off all the bear comb. I've been advised to try and keep them as free of bear comb as possible. I'll just go in my little pot here. I'm going to get a board that goes in here to cut down the space. So I can push all the frames tighter together and try and get rid of the inner frame bear comb. I think that's alright for the minute. So there we are. A few hiccups with that cage in the queen still in the cage in the nuke. You know, I really didn't think that was going to happen, but there we are. All of them are free from disease though, from what I can tell. The main hive is growing. Come next week now, that's going to that's going to be pretty big. And we might even be getting some supers on it next week. Now that'll be nice, wouldn't it? Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you again. Ta-ra.